South African stocks on the rise despite more violence. A kickstart for Kenya on a solid auction. Banks rally on Nigeria's all-share index. And more ground for growth in Egypt as investors look to new opportunities. Hello and welcome to Reuters Africa Update. First to South Africa. The top 40 index is up almost 2% despite more violence in the heart of the mining sector. Strikers forced top world platinum producer Anglo American to shut down operations amid labour unrest which is spreading.
By Monday next week, we are expecting to have a Mine Workers' Day on which all of these mine workers will protest against these things of low salaries and stuff. All of us, we're going to close all the operations, starting from Rustenburg. We'll go even to the gold mines to stop the operations.
Now, driving those gains in South African stocks, like other global markets, very much the hope Europe is now on a path to contain its debt crisis after Germany's constitutional court approved the Eurozone's permanent bailout fund. But the mining sector is bucking the higher trend. We're seeing shares of Anglo American Platinum on the downside there. Gold miners aren't immune either, Harmony down 3%. And the rand, it's also under pressure, down 3% against the dollar, its biggest daily plunge in nearly 3 months. In Kenya, the country's main share index getting a boost for a second session on the hope credit demand will now start to improve. Last week's record rate cut sealed the deal on a solid auction, with the Central Bank of Kenya auctioning 91-day T-bills with solid demand and lower yields. Banking shares leading the bourse higher. Now, with Brent crude steadying around $116 a barrel high, foreign investors are even more eager to look out for fresh energy ventures. Analysts say East Africa is considered the next major new supplier of gas to Europe and Asia. Kenya's recent discovery of offshore gas is whetting investor appetite. While it's not enough for commercial production just yet, projects are underway with British exploration firm Tullow Oil and Australia's Pan-Continental Oil and Gas. Now, Apache Kenya is optimistic that Anadarko and Britain's BG Group, who hold licenses in Kenya's offshore blocks, will likely follow suit. Moving on to Nigeria. The all-share NGSE index is back up more than 1%. It's still hovering around that 59-week high. So far this year, the index has gained 19% after the heavy losses of last year. Now, banks are the top gainers, likes of Sterling Bank and United Bank for Africa up more than 5%. The big mover, though, Access Bank, continuing its winning streak. Nigeria's fourth largest lender by market value hit its highest level in 18 months earlier after reporting first half profit more than trebled. Quick currency check, the Naira is lower against the US dollar on the interbank market. And lastly to Egypt, equities are riding high as the government offers new ventures to shore up the economy. The benchmark EGX 30 index has risen 43% since late June. This week, it broke above that 5,600 mark. Now, new Islamist President Mohamed Morsi is paving the way for foreign companies to improve the investment climate. Last week, Qatar's Prime Minister said the Gulf state would invest $18 billion in tourism and industry projects along Egypt's Mediterranean coast. And that's all we have in today's Africa Markets Update. I'm Kimberly Lim, and this is Reuters.